to make a move. What's next? Cut up our game. It's the only way to get to the top.
What's up, bug ass niggas? This your boy J Miles, and I am back with another video. And you know what to do. If you're new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, leave a like, comment, let me know what you're thinking, but most importantly, make sure you share it with your glad friends. On today's video, we will be covering Power Book 2 Ghost, and this one here is titled How Diana Survived Episodes 6 and 7 Explained. Now, if you've been following my channel for a while, you know that I've been saying that Diana will die in episode 6. Where obviously when they come back in September, we will be on episode 6. But, after seeing more, evidence and stuff like that, more clips came out. Obviously, we see more episodes. We got a teaser trailer. And also, of course, Diana's interview that she had with Buzz TV. I've kind of changed a little bit in, saying which direction the show may be taking this. So I will be explaining my new theory that I've been telling you guys about now. So without further ado, let's go ahead and just get into this video. Now, pretty much from, sitting around thinking and doing a lot of researching and stuff like that, I've come up with a different direction that they're going to go with this, and it's based upon 3 important factors. So what kind of led me to go and turn in this direction is basically judging by episodes 6 and 7's synopsis and Diana's season synopsis of them telling you what is her character going to be like going forward for this particular season. So I've shared it with you guys so you can read along, but we're going to start it off by giving you Diana's synopsis for the season, and it reads: at the end of season 3, Diana and Drew's botched attempt to avenge the death of their father, Lorenzo, by killing the person responsible, their mother, Monet, is just the first in a series of major life cataclysm Diana is about to experience for Diana. Season 4 is a season of emotional and physical turmoil, which takes Diana from semi-trepidatious teen to a young woman trying to captain her own life. By the end of season 4, Diana makes a decision about the direction she'll ultimately take her life in, as she finds herself morphing into the woman she's fought so desperately not to become, her mother. Now, that there is more so what gave me, what kind of let me know kind of which way they're going. Really, it's more so the ending, of what they're saying. Basically, how she's fighting desperately not to morph into Monet. So, I know the part that stood out the most for me, that made me think, so what is it, the part of Monet that she's going to end up tapping into? And more than likely, I've been read this, synopsis of her, but I was thinking maybe that, within these first 5 episodes, she's going to do some things that's going to be very Monet-like. that's gonna fill those shoes of letting us know, how she's gonna be becoming like Monet. But after, we got these first 5 episodes, and now episode 6 is getting ready to approach, I'm like, okay, she must have more story left, because there's no way that she can, fill it all in episode 6. So, it made me do more research and then, do some more thinking. So next, I'm going to go ahead and read episode 6 synopsis. And it reads, Tariq and Braden must find a way to get back in Noma's good grace. Monet fights to get her family from under Carter's thumb. Diana is faced with stepping further into the game or risking her family's safety. Now, the only part of that really matters, obviously, is the ending for the topic that we have at hand. So Diana is faced with stepping further into the game or risking her family's safety. Now, I will actually come back to that because it's going to make sense once I connect the dots for y'all. But I just had, wanted to go ahead and share it with you. Now, we're going to go ahead and just get to the synopsis for episode 7, because that's also important with episode 7 is you'll see. So it reads, when tragedy strikes, Tariq and the Tejadas are set on a mission to avenge what they've lost. Jewel must take out a threat to Carter's organization in order to protect his family. Now, obviously, for this one, the only part that matters is the first part. When tragedy strikes, Tariq and Tejadas are set on a mission to avenge what they've lost. Now, originally, when I first seen this, and connected the dots, they made it seem as if, the only obvious tragedy that could have happened is something with Diana. Well, so I was like, okay, Diana probably died. But even though, I now is changing my opinion on it, it's still going to be something related to Diana. It's just not, what we thought. What I originally thought, at least I'll say. So, I'm going to tell you guys what that is, but at first, I want to address something else real quick. It's all connecting the dots. So first, I got to address this Salim situation. So, if you can remember, at the end, closer towards the end of episode 5, Diana asked Tariq about Salim, right? So, we get another power parallel. I don't know if y'all caught it, but it was definitely one there at the end of episode 5. The moment I seen that, I was like, I get where they get. This remind me of the last season of Power, the original Power, when Terry Silver came up missing. If y'all can remember that. And Tasha asked Ghost about him, and of course he lied and said, he didn't know what happened to him. And obviously he killed them and then, did something with him. So when Diana asked him that in the hospital, I believe she already knew that Salim had passed away. She may have already went to go check or something like that, and she just was asking him to see what this nigga lied at. Because I think she was testing him to see is he suitable to keep him around the child's life. But it's possible that she hadn't checked yet. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she went to go and check later after that. Because if you remember when she got to the church, she said she was lighting a candle for her father, her brother, and a friend. The only friend that we know of that she could potentially be talking about is clearly Salim. So therefore, I believe she knows Salim is dead. Keep that in. So, now, why am I mentioning Salim? So I believe at some point in episode 6, the murder of Salim is gonna come back on either her or Tariq, and she's gonna be tasked to go and do something. She may just decide to do it on her own. You know what I'm saying? And she's gonna go and try to clean the house or something like that. Retrace their tracks and make sure nothing can be linked to her nor Tariq, and something's gonna go wrong. This is something else that's coming back to bite her that really has nothing to do with her. So this is what I think may happen. I don't know if it's gonna happen exactly in that house, but some kind of way Zion is going to find Diana. Keep in mind, you remember after the fight between Kane and Zion got his ego damaged. His pride was hurt, right? And Noma warned Kane that they need to be preparing for his retaliation. And also remember that Davis told him that Zion is dangerous and unpredictable. So this is going to be his unpredictability right here. He's going to target Kane's sister. And he's going to do that, and he's going to do something to her, maybe to send a message. I don't think he's going to kill her, but he's going to do something to her that's going to send a message, right? And they're going to end up finding her. And once they find her, the family finds her. She's going to be at the hospital, and I think she's going to tell them she lost the baby. There you have the tragedy. So Diana is going to survive, but the tragedy is she lost the baby due to Zion attacking her, right? And after this happened, now you move to episode 7's description. The Tariq and the Tejadas are going to avenge what they lost. So this is how I see this happening, right? Kane, Tariq, Monet is going to go after Zion. And Drew, as you've seen in the description, is going to do something else because something's going to happen with the Carter situation that has to be taken care of. So Drew is going to go and deal with whatever the situation is going on with Carter. And and that gets us to this next image that we saw in the teaser trailer where Zion is going to be choking Tariq out. Because I remember, if you remember, when I released the teaser trailer breakdown, I was trying to figure out exactly what it is that is going to cause Zion to be going after choking Tariq. Now I figured it out thanks to one of my subscribers. I'm sorry, I can't remember exactly which one that said Zion will attack Diana, but you helped me connect the dots to why how all of this is going to make sense. Now it makes sense to me. So if you go ahead and definitely get in the comments and be like, yeah, that was me. My bad, I don't remember exactly who it is right now, but definitely shout out to you for pointing that out to me. But yeah, so there's the tragedy. And Tariq is gonna avenge Diana and his baby by killing Zion. So remember I told y'all in the teaser trailer breakdown that I think the person that's on the ground right here that Tariq is taking out is going to be Zion. So there's that. And I believe this is probably gonna take place in episode. It may happen 7. Probably 7. 7 or 8. One of them. that doesn't really matter. But get ready to go ahead and wrap this video up. Diana is this is how, going back to Diana's description and synopsis for her character. Remember, it's talking about her becoming her mother. So here's the okie doke. Diana's going to hit the okie doke on the family. We got to connect the dots. It says she's going to be morphing into Monet, right? And also on episode 6, it reads, she's going to have a choice between stepping further into the game or risking her family's safety. Now, let me break this down for you guys. So, stepping further into the game is when she goes to do, remember what I said, to make sure that Salim issue doesn't come back and bite them. That's when she's stepping further into the game, because obviously she's doing a crime. She's covering a crime scene. So that's the part she's going to be doing as far as stepping into the game. Now, risking her family's safety, the family that they're talking about is her baby. She's going to be risking her baby because, doing that, she can get messed up. And she ultimately is going to decide, I can't keep doing this. I have to protect this child. So there goes to her morphing into Monet. Think about it. What did Monet do with her first child? Her first child was Zion. Was Zeke, right? What did she do with Zeke? She went down south, had him, and then came back to New York. But she lied about his existence, act like that was her sister's, child. And, she just was the auntie. So Diana is going to do a very similar approach. When she told everyone she lost the baby, she lied. And maybe she some kind of way manipulated the doctors or nurse or whatever there. Or maybe they just simply didn't ask. All I know is she's going to lie like she lost the baby, and she didn't. The baby's going to be fine. She's going to go to Atlanta with her cousin, with, she calls her auntie, Janet, and she's going to have the child there. So there's the okie doke. That's how she's going to be tapping into her inner Monet. The whole thing is, Tariq is his father's son. Diana is her mother's daughter. That's what's going on here. So, I think, that's how, that would make sense of why she said the way they wrote it, they can come back if they want to. That's what she meant by that, because the baby is still alive, Diana is still alive, Tariq is still alive. So they can come back and, make a new spinoff. Because keep in mind, Tariq is getting into the music thing right now. So, as a new way to start doing his drugs and pushing his drugs and stuff. And who knows, maybe he'll start trying to become legit on the music side. Who knows? But I believe there's a high possibility that he as well may go to Atlanta. And that's how he will ultimately, later on down the line, run into Diana with his child. You hear me? And that's how he's going to find out about, that dang, Diana been lying this whole time. And that I have a child that I don't know about, that's here. So I think that's how they're going to write that, people. But, definitely let me know. And also, I'm going to say this. I know a lot of y'all thought I was crazy when I said this, when I was telling y'all that Lulu is Ghost's dad, which y'all glad were trying to say ain't no way. He's definitely old enough, and I told y'all, he didn't know Ghost existed. Another power parallel for people. But yeah, so definitely let me know in the comments, what y'all think of this theory, how y'all seeing all of this unfolding, And if maybe you see something a little different from how I seen, definitely let me know. But that's pretty much all I got for y'all, as far as Diana pulling the okie doke, and the episode 6 and 7 being explained. I hope I did a good job at breaking all of this down for y'all. I think I did. But like usual, if you're cool with me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Leave a like, comment, let me know what you're thinking. But most importantly, make sure you share it with your ugly ass friends. But until the next video, I'm out.